young, famous African. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about that. We'll get into This Is Messy shortly after that. So we meet a few characters, okay? We meet Kanye. Now, I had to learn how to pronounce her name by saying Kanye. So I said, okay, Kanye, but with the E, Kanye. Okay, gotcha. We got Diamond. So first of all, Kanye, 35 years old. She's married to a 28-year-old guy. All right, she's often called a gold digger because her first baby daddy had coin. All right, he had a lot of money, and then now she's with this other guy that has a lot of money. But what's interesting is that how they get their coins is very sketchy. At least whoever puts out stories about them are saying that, hey, they being investigated because don't nobody know how they getting this money or what all that. So she said, I don't give a what they doing, okay? That's not important to me as long as they take care of me, okay? The men are here to protect and serve. She says, protect me by preventing me from pulling out my card. I hollered. Okay, and what she said, serve me by giving me the items that I want or something like that, buying me this Gucci, Louis, Prada, whatever she said. I said, oh my. Oh my, okay then, girl. When I first saw her, I immediately noticed the bleaching. It was so much. It was so much bleach. It bothered me so. I said, why are your hands looking like that? And your face is looking like another. And then when they be showing the flashbacks, I'm like, so first of all, y'all have the audacity to use bleaching on your skin and then turn around and use a filter that makes you look even whiter? Whew. That shit bothered me, bro. I was like, oh, wow. And you know what's crazy is to us, it looks like, are you serious? But I think that is extremely common over there. Y'all remember when Blac Chyna went over there just to promote her skin bleaching cream that she had? Because the Blac Chyna wasn't as light as she is now either. She was brown. She was not that light. So, yeah, girl, I think that's something that's common over there. And I don't know what to say besides yikes. And good luck. Okay, if that's what y'all want to do, girl. What else we got? Swanky and Annie. We meet them. Okay, Swanky is like, I guess he's like a stylist or something like that. Like, Swanky got it going on. Okay, and I was like, I wish I had a best friend like Swanky, because when Annie was over there going through it, child, he over there getting damn helicopters and stuff, renting them out so she can enjoy herself. Because y'all know one thing about Miss Angie. First of all, both of them are from Nigeria. So they ended up coming to Johannesburg so they could film this show and all of that. So she's trying to build her empire or whatever, or recreate herself, reinvent herself while down here in Johannesburg. So she had to leave her children back at home. Meanwhile, her husband is like this big time, huge, some musician. I don't know if he's an artist, producer, or what he does in the music industry. They've been with each other since they were 16 years old. But as they got older, and he got bigger in the music industry, right over there. Well, girl, this was the thing for me. Well, Miss Girl said that her first child was his 5th child, and y'all started dating at the age of 16. Girl, I hate to see it. But I think Annie, to me, is so pretty. I don't know how y'all feel, but I think she's so pretty. Especially when she had the little hair on and it was hanging down and stuff like that. I was like, Annie is so cute. What else? Yeah, so the funny thing to me is that her husband's name is Two-Face. Two-Face Innocent Idibia or something like that. And I said, not you calling yourself Two-Face. I guess you are. If you showing your wife one face and then turn around here having babies by other folks, but she the one just over there just hanging on, just hanging. I said, Annie. And then what we also learned about Annie. Annie is an actress, okay? Now, I don't know, girl, because it may be like Mr. Destiny sitting up there talking about she was an actress, but every role she was mentioning was extra, okay? Giving us extra work, background work. But it's okay, girl. You were saying you got paid. Anyway, okay, but she says that she's an actress, but what's funny is when she's introduced that she's stepping into rooms, she doesn't let that be known. To me, she leads with, and she allows other people to say, oh, this is such and such's wife, because I guess she feels like she gets more notoriety than that. But if you're trying to step out into your own lane in Johannesburg and it's your time, I think you should say, hi, my name is Annie, Ask nobody to mention who the hell your husband is. So number one, you can see how they operate. Okay, you can see how they out here acting and know that they're not being fake just because of who your husband is. But also, in addition to that, so you can let them know, well, hi, I'm an actress. I've done a lot of work, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you're going to change yourself as you grow in this. Now, what we learned is that she has like 3 daughters, I think. It could have been 2, but I think it was 3. One of the daughters is 7 years old, and she's had issues with walking. So she got surgery. She had a lot of surgery, and I hate that for a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. surgery sucks in general, you know what I'm saying, unless it saves a life, which can be a great thing. But this little girl finally was able to stand up on her own legs at 7 years old after having yet another surgery. So Annie is like having her heartstrings tugged and pulled at, because with the daddy being away so much, she's the main provider. He provides for the home, but she does a lot of caring and taking care of her children and stuff. So you could tell she has a really close relationship with them. So for her to leave them in another country, as she goes to another, country to try and work and stuff and work on her name and build her name up, like you could tell it's pulling on her heartstrings. And I also feel like Annie has been extremely sad because her daughter said, "Mama, are you happy?" She was like, "Of course I'm happy." Yeah. She was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you're happy? I just want to make sure you're happy and you're not just saying you're happy." And I'm like, Annie, behind that beautiful smile that you have is a lot of sadness, a lot of misery. And I think she's just trying to hold on to her marriage, hold on to her husband as much as she can. But girl, you might have to let him go so you can experience some full freedom or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? He might have to like, baby, bye. But we gonna see. Is there anything else I want to say about Annie? I think that was it so far about Annie. We meet Nadia. Nadia is a rapper. Okay, she's talking about she was out here dating Vic. What's it? Vic Mensa. Vic Mensa is so handsome. He is so handsome to me. Okay, he's becoming more and more woke. I believe at one point Vic was a mess. Okay, running amok in the streets. Because I think Vic had the dreads or something like that at one point. The braids, girl, ever since he cut that off and got his mind right, Vic looked even more great. And y'all know he was in Chicago not too long ago. Not the actual state, but he was in the show, The Shy. I was like, look at Vic, and you can act a little bit. I always see Vic, but anyway, girl. So we learned about Diamond. Diamond, the guy in the front walking here, Diamond is actually an artist as well. I guess he sings or does some stuff. Very, very popular, okay? Has millions of followers. Like, he is a #1 star over there, okay? But what we learned about Diamond is that he habitual cheater. So he used to date this woman named Zari, who he has 2 children with, and he ended up cheating on her with somebody else. And the gag is the man guy. He say he got 2 kids, but then he say it's a possible 4 after that. So he don't know if he got 2, 4, 5, or 6 damn children, because he was out here just humping and bumping. Girl, we hate to see it. And then you got Miss what's her name? Kanye. You got Kanye over there trying to hook him up with her friend Nadia. And I'm like, why would you do that? If Nadia telling you she dating Vic, you feel like it ain't really nothing. Whether you feel like it ain't Vic or not Vic, then why would you hook her up with this man that's a hoe? Just because they in the same industry. Like, why would you want to do that? And then here's the sad part. Because one thing about Kanye loves the mess, honey. And it's definitely entertaining. Kanye, you know his baby mama. You know the last woman he was just in a relationship with. So why would you want to make it awkward for yourself when you come around? So when Zari is like, who is this girl? And the girl turn around and say, oh, you the one who introduced me to him. You the one who hooked us up. Like, so why would you want that type of issue? Anyway, so we get to Quentin and Kaylee. It's always the guys that's nowhere near a looker that be doing the most, okay? As far as like not wanting to settle down and stuff. And I'm like, Kaylee, that's what you want? I honestly feel like Kaylee got her side, dude. I'm sorry. Because when they would sit over there talking to Andil, and she said the little statement when he was like, do you want kids or something? And she said, well, when the right relationship comes along. And Q looked like, what you mean a right relationship? She was like, well, okay, let me finish. And I said, nah, she got another dude. And I don't blame her for having another dude, because you're not serious. Okay, you're really not. Okay, and then he gonna see, at one point, it looked like he was telling her, so she wants to be romanced, like she was when they first started dating, okay? But he wants her to like start wearing lingerie and walking around the house all sexy. So I ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing, okay? You ain't trying to romance me, so you ain't giving me no reason to put it on. So what are you talking about? Oh, girl, I'm not gonna like him, but I do hope Kylie got her side boo. And we found out that Kylie is actually a professional soccer player or something like that. She plays ball, whatever it is. It looked like it was soccer though. What else? I talked about Annie and how cute I think she is. I talked about her claim to fame being her husband. Kanye throws a ball. So while they're at this ball, it seems like Annie was kind of crushing on Andil. Now, Andil do look like he one of them guys that got his SHI together though. Okay, Andil is not a bad looking guy at all. He looked like he got his stuff together. He know how to dress, all of that. He stay out of the mess. Okay, but Andil, you give a little bit of a mystery. Okay, we know more about other people's business and you sitting down with people getting in their business than we know about your business and what you do. But okay, we see you and deal. All right, so Kanye, what I love that Kanye did, she stood up and said, "This is a flex night." I said, "Come on, flex night." I said, "Do she mean flex like flex like? Look at what we got." And when she started talking about you came in here on a private jet, you did this, you did that. I said, "Yes, please flex for me," because that's why I'm watching the show at this point. Because growing up, honestly, I always thought I did. When she said, and people think Africa is a third world country, I'm not gonna lie. Because when I used to see those shows and those commercials, and I still see some of the commercials, and all I hear is, "In the arms of an angel." I changed this shit now. Like, as soon as I'm like, "Bitch, y'all lying." Like, I changed it. Y'all be sitting up here trying to, I gave plenty of pennies to you hoes when I was in school. Plenty of them. And then y'all ran a competition with it. And girl, I know I won at some point. And you mean to tell me I gave you all that money and it wasn't even real? Girl, I changed that shit when I said nah, because see they would run that song on the little kids in Ethiopia or wherever they was with the flies flying all on them, digging all on the grounds, and that could be true. But y'all had me thinking the whole country was like this. So stop lying, okay? Y'all do that for that commercial, United Way or whatever the hell y'all was doing. We know that's a gimme. But y'all also do it for the pets. The pets, we be seeing the commercials of the pets with the one eyes and stuff. I said, "But y'all not gonna get me again with this song." Next, what's going on? Because I'm not gonna, I don't think none of them folks got none of them coins. We done sat up there and sent you hoes either. But anyway, girl, yes, like I said, flex for me, please, because I am one of the people that thought it was a third world country, girl. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know what the hell was going on over there. I only knew what America told me, and they didn't want me to know a whole lot. All right, so just please flex. Thank you. So I thought that was super cute. Diamond opens up about him having 6 kids. That's when we learned it. Diamond, sit down, baby. Kanye speaks on her daughter, which was very interesting. And she talked about how her daughter, and I did not actually like that she said this, but whatever. She says virginity can either be taken, or she said can be taken or stolen, given or stolen, or something like that. I was like, if you know that, then why would you go on and tell your daughter that she's welcome to just give her virginity away to somebody if she thinks that she's going to be with them forever? And then as soon as she gives it up, that person dumps her. Then how are you as a mom who already shows that you're not emotionally connected to your child going to be able to comfort her during that time? Okay, but you set her up for this and told her that it's okay to do these things and go out there and do this. And then what? And I feel like the way that you are so far adjacent to your child makes me think if she were to give her engage in that activity, she ends up getting pregnant, you're going to have her and that baby all the way over there in that apartment or a few doors down. Okay, because you don't even, to me, want to deal with your own child. So how would you deal with your child and a grandchild? Because the way you look at, you giving full MILF. All right. And you're not going to be wanting to be looked at as a grandmama either. You're going to be like, girl, go on over there, girl, go on down there. This is cute. This is cute. Thank you so much, Nola Reese, for the super chat. I'm a hollering. Go to the corner. Go to the corner, honey. So, yes, like that kind of bothered me. And I was with Annie. When Annie was like, no, that doesn't make sense, because Annie is a very hands-on mom for the most part. So y'all can tell that's why Annie was in her feelings a bit about leaving her kids behind, right? So she was feeling, I'm sure she was feeling that mommy guilt, okay? I'm sure she was feeling that. But girl, and then the sad part was Kanye's boyfriend, Kuzi, she was sitting next to, was really advocating for what she was saying as though he's her dad and that it makes a lot of sense. It's like, you, sir, shut up. Okay, is this your wife? Is that your stepchild? Okay, so you can be departed at any moment. We don't need your thoughts here. Okay, so I don't know. And then she had the audacity to ask her daughter, "Am I a good mom?" Yeah, that's because Annie made her feel a way about that. Like, you sound stupid. And the little girl said, well, you're different. Yeah, then gets in the confessional and saying that her relationship with her mama is complicated. I think that little girl probably don't know how to tell you that sometimes I just want you to be my mama instead of my friend. And I feel like with her living in her own apartment and you showing her how to be, raised on her own or grew up on her own or whatever like that, y'all just don't have that type of I don't think y'all got that relationship like that. I feel like, yeah, she look at you like a homegirl as a friend, but not like a mom at all. Like, I guess. I mean, It's just a completely different dynamic. And the little girl noticed, she acknowledged that. Like, yeah, my mom was one of my best friends too, but it's just a different relationship, and I just don't see that with them. But okay, so let's get to Annie and Deal. Okay, she talks to him about her child. That's when Kanye comes over. She interrupts, and this is when we learn more. Like, she don't even know Deal, but she's telling them about all the affairs and the way her husband has cheated on her. So while she's talking to Deal, Kanye hears this. Baby, Kanye said, girl, you never do all of that in front of a woman. You showed me your weakness, so now I got you. I'm on your ass. Okay. And I said, I guess if that's what you want to say, Kanye, yeah, you probably could use it against her. But also at the same time, when somebody is spilling their own tea, it's not as easy, okay, to affect them, because they the one who told you the information. So it's not that big of a deal if you try to throw it back at them. But if you telling that information to everybody else that they didn't, share it with, then maybe you can affect her like that. But anyway, what else we ended up seeing with these people? We talked about the helicopter ride, the own apartment. We talked about Diamond and his cheating on Zari. Nadia entertains Diamond. Oh yeah, so Diamond tells Nadia that he wants to get with her. Basically, he wants to get to know her. He want to be, get to know her, whatever. So he wants her to go with him to look at a car, look for a car, or something like that. So she does entertain the idea, and I'm just like, girl, if you got a boyfriend and it's not something you want to do, then why are you over there doing it? Just let it go. Like, you ain't got to go over there with him. Let it be what it is. Like, I mean, yeah, that's cute, but I'm not gonna go. Like, so I'm like, girl, you ain't really with Vic. You ain't really with Vic. And then she got upset at a later time when Diamond invited his baby mama to an event. And she was like, oh my God, he didn't tell me. Girl, he ain't got to tell you that. You ain't his girl. Hell, you ain't his girl. And you already taken. So I don't know what you pressed for. What else happened? Kanye and Annie had a talk. Annie told Kanye that she's a selfish mom. And then Kanye told her, like, girl, well, you're a terrible mama because you're the one who left your kids in a whole other country. Why you talk about me leaving mine in our apartment? At least she up the walkway from me. Yikes. Okay. What else? And I'm like, Kanye, don't even come at Annie like that, because honestly, Annie doesn't do that all the time. Okay. This is a limited time only. Y'all not gonna be filming this forever. But you, ma'am, that's a lifestyle for you. That's not a lifestyle for Annie. So don't be trying to come for her. Okay. Don't be mad that she proud in the skin that she in. Anyway, Zari and Kanye, okay, they end up linking up. We learned that Kanye may have smashed on somebody that Miss Zari may have dated. They could have been smashing on the same person at the same time, but either way, they pushed past it and they're good friends now. What else happened? They have the Arabian Night. That's when Zari pulls up. Zari is the baby mama to Diamond, and she has 2 children with him. They broke up because he did cheat on her. But you could tell that they really do miss each other a lot because they are still good friends, right? And she was able to call him out about stuff that he's done to her and how it made her feel and stuff, right? And you could tell that he's kind of sorry about that. He would love to be back with her, but he know that he ain't right. So he can't be back with her, okay? And like I said, Miss Nadia got upset. She felt the way. She talked to Endil about it. Like, I don't like the fact that he didn't tell me she was invited. Like, or at least I think he told her that she was invited, but something he didn't do something, and she just felt the way about her being there. So there's that, child. It was cute for what it was. That's episode 1 and 2, and we'll get into 3 and 4, and then 5 and 6, and whatever else is left. Okay. The girl has been raised by everyone and everything but her mother, okay? In her reality show, Kanye's sister and mother were raising her, and she also went to boarding school. Not you sending her to boarding school? I never understand stuff like that. Just let them be adopted by somebody that's going to take care of them, because I'm tired. I think Nadia entertained Diamond in order to get a collab from him. He sometimes collaborates with women he is dating. Interesting. Okay, that's a good point, Claire. That could definitely be something. That could definitely be something. And it sucks because it makes me think about what Lotto said about how she wanted to drop her album soon. And it was a particular single on there. And one of the guys was holding up the tracks because he felt like she didn't respond to a DM. And it's sad that women can't get genuine or develop genuine relationships with the men in the industry so they can hop on the track or whatever. It's always about what can I get out of it. And I hate that for her, but if she got to play it up for a little bit longer, she don't give him none, you know what I'm saying? Because we know he fertile as hell. All right, just do the track, go on about your business, girl, and move on. I hate it. But that's all that I have, okay, for young, famous, and African, okay?